of what the army is doing. These people are finding the bones of relatives whose murder almost 30 years ago was the precursor for the coming genocide in East Timor. In September 1974, the Australian Prime Minister Gough Whitlam flew to Indonesia to meet General Suharto. Whitlam regarded good relations with Indonesia as vital to Australia's strategic and economic interests in Asia. Whitlam had supported the rights of small nations all over the world, but he believed East Timor was different. According to journalists briefed by Australian officials, Whitlam's clear signal to Suharto was that East Timor should become part of Indonesia. Whitlam believed, said the Sydney Morning Herald, that an independent Timor would be an unviable state and a potential threat to the area.
During those meetings, Mr. Whitlam really made three things fairly clear. One was that when East Timor came to be decolonised, he thought it would be logical and sensible for it to become part of Indonesia because, after all, the Indonesian archipelago already surrounded it. Secondly, he put the view that that should be achieved through an act of self-determination and had in mind, I think, a period of sort of education, preparation. And thirdly, he made it also plain that if the situation did deteriorate, force should not be used.
Weren't the East Timorese, as far as Western governments are concerned, and especially Australia, simply expendable?
Not as far as Australia was concerned. Australia has a considerable debt to the East Timorese, which goes back to World War II. And that's one of the reasons why it was an agonising situation for Australia. I would agree with you that it was somewhat, the East Timorese were probably seen as expendable by some of the hard-nosed major power brokers, if you like.
More than a year before the invasion took place, we did know that an organisation had been formed which was designed to bring about the integration of East Timor regardless of the wishes of the people. It was actually part of the operations of this Operasi Komodo, this subversive operation set up in late 1974.
In October 1974, this man, General Benny Madani, launched a conspiracy with three other generals close to Suharto. It was Operation Komodo. The objective was to destroy East Timor's growing independence.